This is a case that has touched the hearts of so many Americans, because to be gunned down on the streets on the nation's holiday is an outrage, and the individual who did this will pay the ultimate price.
That was U.S. Attorney for D.C. Jeanine Pirro. She says the suspect behind the ambush attack on 2 National Guardsmen in Washington, D.C. will face the full force of the law. The charge is now being upgraded to first-degree murder, and more are still on the table. Let's bring in Trey Gowdy, host of Sunday Night in America. Trey, good morning.
You too. Hey, Mike.
Let's start with Attorney General Pam Bondi on her intention of bringing the death penalty in this case.
We will do everything in our power to seek the death penalty against that monster who should not have been in our country. We're praying for a recovery for them, but worst case scenario, minimum life in prison with terrorism charges.
As a former prosecutor, will the prosecutors in this case have all they need to bring a death penalty case?
Yes, you have the killing of a military official who was operating in a quasi-law enforcement. There are no mitigating factors. I mean, it's a very good death penalty case, Mike. I'm just reluctant. I mean, it's going to be at least a year, probably 2 before the trial, and he may outlive both of us. So my focus this morning and yesterday was on a young woman from West Virginia. I mean, how uniquely American that you would leave. I mean, West Virginia and D.C., Mike, could not be more different. And yet she left her home to go protect strangers, some of whom didn't even want her there. I mean, what does that tell you about this young woman, that she cared enough about public safety and other people's security that she would leave her home and go protect a city that she was not familiar with, some of whom didn't even want her there, and the reward was to be executed. So yes, this Afghan will be put to death at some point, but that's not going to bring Sarah back. I want to spend just a little bit of time celebrating her life and that of her colleague who is clinging to life before we move on to the death penalty. Yes, he's going to be convicted. He'll either get life or death. One thing that will remain unchanged: one is going to be dead, and one is going to be very, very seriously injured regardless.
Good points. From the Washington Post editorial board, the National Guard ambush. Quote, the National Guard's presence in the Capitol has been controversial since it began this summer, but blaming the presence for provoking this monstrous act is inappropriate. The Guard has helped reduce and deter violent crime and is far from menacing. Does that encourage you from the Washington Post?
If it weren't miraculous and 1 in a trillion, I mean, is that like a hoax that the Washington Post said something nice about a Republican? It certainly doesn't undo the years and decades of bias that paper. I mean, who in the world can blame this young woman or anyone else who are following orders, trying to make a city that was on fire? I mean, honestly, Mike, even in this political environment, as toxic as it is, how can you blame Donald Trump, who's trying to give you the one thing that informs and instructs every other right that you have, which is the right to life? I mean, honestly, no matter how much Trump derangement syndrome you have, how in the world can you blame someone who says, you know what, even though you didn't vote for me, I think you ought to be safe and I think you ought to be alive? So, yeah, congratulations, Washington Post. You finally got it right.
Trey Gowdy, great to see you. Looking forward to Sunday Night in America.
You too,
Thank
Mike.
you, sir.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.